What's up, guys? Duke here. Hope you all are having a great week. Hope you all had a great weekend. It is the end of the weekend after all. This is it, guys. This is the video that I've been working on, and it's taking me taking me all week to do. I had a lot of audio that I had to go through that I didn't realize I had. Um, so I took basically the best audio evidence that I had and put it in this video for you guys. So it's not everything that I did have, but it was the best. It was the best that I did have. First and foremost, before I get into it, there is a bit of a story behind this paranormal experience, my first one, anyways, that I had. So I just want to kind of ask you guys, just out of a respect thing. I understand there are skeptics and naysayers, but considering the sensitivity of the story, I ask that when you are placing your comments down in the comment section below that you are at least respectful about it. And I encourage all comments, but like I said, it is a sensitive nature not only to me, but to my friends and family. So I would ask that you just please have that respect. Anyways, so I'm just going to get right into it. Back in 2014, my best friend from high school lost his battle to cancer. And as you guys can imagine, it was a very hard time, naturally, as losing a loved one always is. So, his final wish at the time was to be cremated and have his ashes spread up in Maine at his father's summer home. Now, prior to spreading his ashes, his father wanted to try and set it up to do it on a day where everybody could do it. You know, make a schedule that works for everybody. And so we came up with a schedule and we were able to do it. That was later in the year, unfortunately. But I do remember during that time, we still visit. I still visit his father every year as much as I can. His father used to live near me, but he retired and moved up towards Maine. But I do remember shortly after my friend Matt had passed away, his father knows that I'm very passionate about the paranormal, knows that I've always been very passionate about the paranormal. And he started talking to me about things happening in his house. He would be alone in the house, where it would be so quiet you could hear a pin drop. Well, Matt lived downstairs. There was an in-law apartment in the basement. So when his father would be home, he could hear somebody coming up the stairs, like Matt always used to do whenever he needed something. I got a new camera, so if I look weird, you know, just testing it out, really, for this video. But anyways, he could hear somebody coming up the stairs. He would see things out of the corner of his eye as though somebody was there that just kind of like, you know how you catch somebody out of the corner of your eye darting out or whatever, or running away. He would catch that kind of stuff. The funny thing is, there was one time, a story that he had told me, that he was at his computer in his office, and clear as day, as though somebody was in the house with him, he heard somebody scream at the top of their lungs. Scared the ever-loving crap out of him. He went running through the house looking, thinking somebody was actually in the house. That's how loud it was, he had said. So that prompted me to want to do a paranormal investigation in the house. But I didn't have any of the equipment that I have now, so during that investigation, it was kind of, you could probably say it was my first one. I had just my cell phone. I was using the camcorder on my cell phone to record audio, and we had nothing more than a digital camera to take photos. That was it. We didn't do a Ouija board session. We didn't do any of that. So his father was taken off up to Maine. He had to do something at the house up there, and he asked me to take care of the house down here. Just watch out. Just keep an eye on it, you know, taking the mail every day, whatever, etc., etc. So me and my buddy Chris decided to go down there. And what had happened was we had gone down there, and we caught things that we weren't even close to thinking we were going to catch. Now, this is all mostly EVPs. I did catch one photograph that I can't explain, but I'm going to go into what I feel it is. But anyways, this first EVP has got to be, it's me and Chris. And it has got to be the most clear EVP I have ever captured to this day. So I'm going to let you guys listen to the audio, and then I'll discuss what I feel it is. But here's the audio. Tell me what you guys think.
Say hi. Come on, man.
All we want to know, Matt,
I know deep down you're here. I know basically you are.
is that if you're okay. A lot of us are all worried about you. What?
Fuck, I should have snapped that.
What? What did you see?
You fucking... It's not there no more.
What did you see?
I snapped it.
What did you see? Talk to me.
Before I hit this, I was hitting that button.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe me.
Talk to me. Come on. That's what we're here for.
I saw a silhouette of his legs and everything, like silhouette right here. But this is before I snapped it, so I was like, well, you gotta be shitting me.
So in that first audio recording, you clearly hear somebody saying mine or mine, just like that. And the funny thing is about that EVP is that Chris was witnessing something happen right in front of his eyes. He clearly describes what he saw was an apparition forming in front of him. He tried to get this captured on photo. He was unable to get it captured in a photograph. But as he was taking, right after he took the photo, was when we captured the EVP. In my personal opinion, I'd have to say that is clearly a Class A EVP. An intelligent response to what we were witnessing. And like I said before, that is got to be the most clear EVP that I have ever captured to this day. This next piece of audio is actually a continuation of the last piece of audio. What we were doing is, it was shortly after Chris had witnessed the apparition forming that I had taken my phone. Like I said, I was recording on my cell phone audio. So during the audio session, you're going to see flashes from the digital camera. We weren't concerned with the video aspect of it. We were only concerned with the audio. Like I said, our cell phones were the only things that we had to record audio. I had deliberately held the phone away from me on purpose, only because I wanted to see if we could capture anything clear without us talking in the background. And when I did that, you're going to hear what I feel to be my name being said. That's what I'm interpreting it as. If you guys listen to it and hear something different, by all means, let me know in the comments below. But here we go with that audio. Just keep going.
I'm trying here.
Matt. We miss you, man. I hope you know that. We really miss you. Like I said in the audio, I clearly hear my name being called out. Ryan, almost like that. Again, my jaw just dropped when I heard this. I was just like, holy crap. Now, was that Matt's spirit trying to get in touch with me, trying to call out my name and get my attention? I don't know. But like I said, I clearly hear my name being called out. Ryan, just like that, as if he's yelling to me and trying to get my attention. Would that be a Class A EVP? I think that would be, in my opinion. Again, this is all an opinion-based thing, and I hope everybody realizes that. My opinion will differ from your opinion, but by all means, please let me know what your guys' opinion is in the comments below. This next piece of audio, it was actually a solo session that I was doing. I was in the apartment by myself, sitting down there, just concentrating on an EVP session. I do get a little emotional in this video, and please bear in mind that this was the same year that Matt had passed away. His passing was still fresh in all of our minds, and it was still something we were learning to cope with. But when I was talking, I got clear as day a response to a statement that I had made, and I'm going to share that with you guys right now and tell you what I think. Here's that audio. Matt, the bottom line is, you are my best friend. And a part of me wishes you'd say something. Friend. Friend. Now, I clearly heard a thank you in there when I had said, Matt, bottom line is, you were my best friend. Right after that, you could hear, thank you. Almost like somebody was mouthing it right into the microphone of the phone. And that actually kind of brought a little tear. Kind of it gets me choked up right now just talking about it. But that actually started to bring a tear to my eye when I had heard that audio clip. And I have to admit, it was something that I never thought possible of catching. And to this day, like I said, this is some of the best evidence that I've captured to this day. This last piece of evidence that I'm going to show you guys is actually a photograph. This photograph was the only photograph that we were able to capture. My buddy Mouse was with me. It was on his digital camera. I was sitting in an office chair that you're about to see, talking to Matt. I had given Matt's spirit permission to use my energy from me in order to try to communicate, manifest, whatever. The minute I said that, the hair on my arms stood up on end. And this was the photo that we were able to capture. In the highlighted area of the photo, you can clearly see the anomaly or an orb, depending on how you want to classify it. Now, understand that, I completely understand that looking at this photo, my first thought, and probably your first thought if you're a skeptic, is that the flash of the camera reflected off the TV. Now, if you look at the photo that was taken back to back, you will clearly see that that anomaly is not there anymore. And again, I gave Mouse instructions if he was going to take photos to take at minimum 2 photos back to back, so that if something did get captured in a photo, we had something to back up the fact that this wasn't an accident. This wasn't something that we just happened to catch. It was something paranormal, because in the second or first photo, regardless, it's not there. And that was the best part about this evidence. Now, when you zoom in on this anomaly in this photo, it's almost like a translucent ball of energy. That was the astounding part of it. Again, we didn't think we were going to capture anything like this. I did have Mouse take multiple more photos to try to recreate this in case it was the flash on the camera just reflecting off the television set behind me. But we couldn't recreate this photograph, no matter how hard we tried. But there it is, guys. My first paranormal experience, along with the evidence I gathered. Does this say that Matt, excuse me, does this say that Matt's spirit was haunting this house? I can't say yes for sure. We did get a bunch more EVPs that are very hard to hear. And I had a lot of audio on this one. So I knew that if I tried to put it all in, this would be one hell of a long video. So I just chose the best pieces of evidence that I was able to gather to put in this video and share with you guys. This experience prompted me to want to really get into paranormal investigating. And that's why I went out and I invested in some equipment. I've got a lot more equipment than most probably do as far as amateur paranormal investigators go. But paranormal investigating is definitely not an easy thing to do, especially in this day and age, but I am determined to do it. I wanted to create sort of a series for my channel for you guys and put it in a format that would, at the very least, be entertaining to you guys as well, which is why I've held off on posting anything that I have. I have 2 episodes filmed. I plan on filming a 3rd and a 4th one, and I kind of want to do it in seasons and see how it comes out, see how you guys enjoy it. Hopefully you do. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for watching this. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button. Leave your comments down below. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Those links will be in the description box below. Subscribe for more content, guys. And as always, I'll catch you on the flip side.